Good morning. My name is James Spiro and we're here in Tel Aviv talking all things e-commerce and AI. I'm joined now with Gabby Steele, the co-founder and CEO of Preql. Gabby, hi.
Hi, James. Pleasure to be here with you.
Thank you so much for taking the time. I'd like to understand, please, a bit about Preql and what you folks do.
So Preql is a data tool built for business users that makes it really easy to structure data from many different sources into metrics like customers and AOV, common metrics, which is super applicable to e-com. And it's the first step in getting on your AI journey so that you can do more with your own data and it doesn't require any engineers to implement.
Okay, that sounds wonderful and super helpful for those companies out there. Tell me about why companies would need a tool like yours. What are they doing with AI at the moment, or what are they not doing with AI at the moment, where something like you can come along?
So Preql was built before this wave of AI and all of the different solutions that have come from it. What we do is we help businesses measure the health of their company. So any kind of reporting, metric management is happening in our platform. You would otherwise have needed many engineers and many data people to set that up, which isn't as common for retail and e-com because they're not actually technology companies. In order to do more with that data, now we can talk about AI, it needs to be structured into metrics. So Preql is in many ways the prequel to everything analytics, everything AI, the first step on your journey. If your data isn't structured with business logic, meaning customers is defined as whatever you'd like to define it, you're never going to be able to do more with that data, feed it back to your customers, and actually drive revenue with those numbers that you're already collecting.
Okay, that makes sense. So talk to me a bit about where you folks are now, who are you working with, who are your customers, if you can spill the beans, I'm not sure.
So we focus actually a lot on this retail audience. We also work with media and entertainment companies. Preql is a tool built for enterprise that we also see smaller organizations using. Some of our customers are products like Henry Rose, it's Michelle Pfeiffer's perfume brand. They completely rely on Preql to manage all of their data and metrics, and they have no data people at the company. There are other organizations. Magic Mind is another e-com brand, amazing small matcha beverage. Everyone should try it. They don't want to hire a large AI team in order to be able to drive more insights for their business from the technology and from the numbers, so they're leveraging Preql for that. Other customers are companies like Business Insider and MLB, Major League Baseball.
Super. So you have your kind of foot in everywhere, your AI.
In these sort of spaces, like what we like to focus on is businesses that are not necessarily going to have large data teams, and they're not going to need many engineers, but they would like to leverage data for revenue driving and decision making. So Preql fits well there.
And so how do you find that those teams who maybe aren't built for things like that, and they start using Preql, what do you find their reaction is to it? So is it kind of opening their eyes to things they didn't know they had, or what's their journey looking like?
So without Preql, most of these organizations would rely on manual processes. So they're saving 70 to 100 hours a week worth of time crunching numbers. They also feel like they have this data superpower for the first time, which fits really neatly with AI because the real purpose for all of this new technology is how do you amplify the processes individuals or humans are already doing? Let's give them superpowers with AI and also reduce manual processes. So Preql fits exactly there. And we work with marketers and operations teams to give them the tools to own, manage, model, and govern their own data.
Gabby, it sounds wonderful, and it sounds like you folks are really at the precipice of this AI boom, and I look forward to hearing how it all goes and seeing how your customers benefit. Thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you so much for having me, James. Pleasure to be here.